Hi all, welcome to my YouTube channel again. Today I'm just doing a little short video for my recording nerd friends, and today I thought I would look at miking a drum kit up for recording when you don't have too many mics. Usually when I mic a drum kit I will individually mic all the toms and have a couple of overheads, hi-hat mic, sometimes two top and bottom snare drum, but for some people that record, especially home studio people, they often don't have a lot of mics they can use, or spare mics that they can use on a drum kit. So after trying about at least 40 or 50 different combinations of different mics, different setups, different configurations, I've really come up with using 4 mics that sound really, really good. Very raw and natural sounding drums. So I thought I'll just quickly run through, and I'll come out from behind my kit soon and move that little camera around so you can see a little bit better. But starting off, I have one mic on the snare drum, I have a kick mic, I have one overhead only, and one mic in between my two tom-toms here, my rack and floor. Now for the snare drum, I'm just using a good old cheap standard SM57, you know, probably one of the cheapest top quality mics you can buy at about $150 or something like that in Australia. If you've got a home studio, you're bound to have a 57 laying around. There are many mics that are good for miking up snare drums, but a good old 57, this works really well on snare. Well, actually works good on tom-toms too, but it's almost an industry standard for snare drums. In the cheaper studio world, that is. You can't see at the moment, but I will show you in a bit later. I've got a AKG D112 on the kick drum, and it's mic'd off to the side and off the head a little bit. This kick drum that I've got here is double-headed. The mic I've got in between the two tom-toms, and any large diaphragm mic will do the job really, but the one I've got on this one today is a TLM 102 Neumann, but as I said, any large diaphragm microphone will work. AKG C414 works really well, or even the 212, anything like that, or any of the equivalents. Lewitt make a really good one. Lewitt, I think it's called Lewitt 440 Pure. That works really well, but it's a little bit toppy. I find this Neumann 102 works really well in this configuration. And above my head here, I've got a ribbon mic. Any ribbon mic will do. You know, any ribbon mic with quality. Just something that actually captures front and back, because if you're not aware of it, ribbons have a figure 8 configuration. And the one I actually have up here at the moment is a Royer R10. And it's one of their cheaper Royer mics. It's sort of incredibly good mic, very good for guitar cabinets too, actually, I should point out. But it makes a good overhead too. It's not too deep in. Like a lot of ribbon mics have really rich bottom ends. This does, but it also has really nice top end as well. So that configuration works really well, and I'll actually put below this YouTube video, I will actually put a sound sample of this configuration with no EQ. I actually recorded this, just messed around a little bit. I recorded it on these mics all going through a universal audio preamp and then straight into my DAW with no EQing, no compression, no nothing. So just so you can get a listen to the raw sound of what is created here. But for now, I'll just come out from behind my kit and I'll poke the camera around. It's actually a little phone on a tripod, so it might get a bit bumpy, but I'll just show you the mics that I used. So that's the D112, and as you can see, I've got it off the mic, off the head by, you know, not far at all, about a hand, not even a hand, half a hand off the head. It's over to the side and it's down a bit from the center, and that works really well there. And as I said, I have a Neumann TLM 102 in between the heads, and it's right near the ride. I find that it picked up the ride. It didn't get overpowered by the ride cymbal, but it just right there, sort of equal distance between the floor tom, the rack tom, and the ride. It just seemed to pick up everything really, really well. And finally, we'll go up here, and I have the overhead, which is the Royer, as I said, the R10. It's a ribbon mic, and it's sitting roughly dead center. It's hanging about dead center between the snare, rack, and floor, but it's actually pointed towards the snare. And that's the configuration. And like I said, I will put up a sound sample under this YouTube video, or link to it, and let you hear what it sounds like. So for my record nerds friends, that's a really basic way to get a really good, authentic, rich, raw, true sort of acoustic sound off your drum kit. Thanks a lot. If you like this video, as I said, subscribe to my channel, click the little bell to be notified of upcoming videos, and so I might do a few more videos on recording and mic placement and things like that in the future. It's mainly a drum channel, my YouTube channel, but you know, why not? I do also have a recording studio at home. It's a home studio that's very well equipped, so I can record at professional quality. I've done albums and singles and things here that have turned out really well, and I charge at a musician rate, so it doesn't break the bank when you record at my place. Usually charge $25 an hour, which is cheap as chips. So anyway, if you're interested in recording at any stage, contact me. Or, you know, if you just like watching my videos, that's fine too. Keep watching, and tell your friends that are any drummer friends or recording friends, anyone that you might think be interested, get them to subscribe to my channel too. On that note, I'll get me and my beanie and all my warm wintry clothes upstairs, and we'll see you next video. Bye.